pick you up from the airport, they'll take you out to dinner, they'll show you the city, they'll wine you and dine you just because that they want to connect. That's all we do, we connect. And then you have friends, in case something happens, you're a good friend, and we're everywhere, guys. So again, in terms of countries, Remax is by far the number one. So it's amazing. Now I could go on and share more benefits. This is what it looks like when you come to this Las Vegas convention. We've had anywhere between 7 to 12,000 VAs from all over the world speaking close to 100 languages. And this is like one of the main sessions in the morning. We have some big speakers, motivational, inspirational, and then we have breakout sessions where we talk about specific topics. And again, we bring some, very qualified speakers, DOs, professionals, networking. It's simply amazing. I know there's quite a few people from India already coming. I personally had prepared maybe 25, 30 visa invitation letters in Denver. So if you guys need a visa invitation letter, it's another benefit you get from us. We will prepare it, and you can take a nicely branded letter from us with your name to the U.S. Embassy, and when you apply for your visa. So if you need a visa invitation letter, who's the contact? Is it Sahil? I think it's Encore actually. Encore with Remax India. Send him, let him know you need a visa invitation letter. I know it's not easy, but we can help you with that. When they see the U.S. Embassy people, when they see the nice letter with a balloon on the top, they know exactly who you are and where you're going. So take advantage of that. This meeting, it looks like a United Nations meeting, right? But it's actually a meeting of the Remax regional owners. So this would be a meeting where Dara and Sam and Sonia would come, and we have this type of meeting every year. And then we discuss challenges, country challenges on the country level. And again, it's simply amazing because we always say that there's not a problem that some country would face that somebody else hasn't faced, and we already have a solution for that. So this is like a little Remax United Nations meeting. We always open up with that, and we kind of talk, what can we do better, right? My fees are doing deals under the table, and where there's no licensing, there's no MLS. And there's some regions that have been around for 25 years, and they just laugh. Yeah, we done with that 25 years ago, but this is what we do now. And it's super amazing. And all these discussions and decisions made in this meeting directly benefit all of you guys, DOs, VAs. This is the same group, but we just at the end we take a picture. So this is a regional owner meeting in Vegas. I want to show you some pictures from national conventions all over the world that took place in 2019. Argentina, very special story, a dear friend of ours. There was no Remax in Argentina 11 years ago, right? It didn't exist. And there was a gentleman, a very successful BA, who was from Argentina, but he worked for Remax office in Virginia, United States. And he was doing really well, and then he realized one day he left Argentina with his wife. They wanted to live their American dream in the United States. But at some point he realized, it's a great brand. It would be awesome if if he had in Argentina. So at some point, he gave up his American dream, sold his house, sold his car, sold everything he had. Didn't have any children, but he gave up the idea of his children going to school in the US one day. Moved back to Argentina. We ended up selling the master franchise rights to him. A very qualified, passionate gentleman. So when he purchased the rights to develop this brand in Argentina, he was homeless. He had no car, no house. He had nothing. He was broke. He had to borrow money. The only thing he had was a dream and a license. He had a piece of paper that allowed him to use the balloon in Argentina. That's all he had. Right? A lot of people say, "You're crazy. You're crazy." A lot of people like that. People say, "Oh, you're crazy." When Dave Lineker started the brand, "Oh, you're crazy." And then he sold franchises to California, Canada. Everybody, "You're crazy. You're crazy. Nobody knows the balloon. You spent so much money. You paid so much for this balloon. Nobody knows what it is." Yeah, there were people like that. "You're crazy." And he didn't care. He knew what he wanted. It wasn't easy. It was very challenging. Every real estate company in the country and even the National Association of Realtors are supposed to support him, tried to stop him, prevent him. They sued him. They were saying, "Oh, what you do is illegal. You should not be using a Remax. It's illegal. It's a fantasy name." everybody, why did they try to make it difficult for him? Because they understood the power of that balloon and they were afraid of it. They wanted to stop him while he was very small. Well, he didn't give up. He worked very hard. It was very challenging. And I know better than anybody else because I used to work with him. And he used to call me and cry, yeah, I'm going to sell a franchise. So I don't know, I just joined and I don't know. But Sebastian, hang in there, it'll be all good. I've been telling him this for many years, 15 years ago. Hang in there, it'll be all good. I don't know, one day it'll be good. We'll be drinking beer together, and that's all I could tell him, and he, look at that. And this is today, so let's fast forward 10 years, 11 years, 4,000 BAs.